Alright, today we're going to talk about using unit analysis to convert measures. Alright, so we're going to convert units using unit analysis. So let's try this problem first. A runner runs at a rate of 6 miles per hour. How fast does a runner run in yards per hour? So we're going to set this up. First off, we know that the runner runs 6. Let's make that a little bit bolder here. 6 miles per hour. Alright, 6 miles per hour. Now, what do we know? Well, if you don't know this, you can always look it up, but we do know that 1 mile is equal to 1,760 yards. Alright, so 1 mile is equal to 1,760 yards. Now this is how we can set this up. I can use 1 mile, and we always want units to be on top, or opposite of each other. So 1 mile's on top here, so I want my miles to be down here. So miles will be right there. 1 mile, and this is 1,760 yards. So I can multiply 6 over 1 hour, 17,060 yards over 1 mile. Alright, the reason I can do this is equal to 1 because they equal each other. So 6 times 1,760 will tell me how many yards he runs in that hour. I can cross out the units because they cancel each other out on the top and the bottom. So 1,760 times 6, 36. That's 42, 45, 4, 10. Should be 10,560 yards per 1 hour. Alright, so let's try a couple more of these. Now I want to convert 1 yard squared into feet squared. So how many yards squared, or 1 yard squared, how many feet squared are in 1 yard squared? So what I do is I'm going to use 1 yard squared. Now that is equal to 1 yard times yard. You'll see why I did that in just a second. Now we do know that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So as I set this up, alright, I want my yards on top or on bottom. I want them on bottom because I have them on top over here. So I always want them opposite of each other. And that's equal to 3 feet up top. Now the reason I want to do yards twice here is because 1 yard cancels out just one of these, which means I need to do this one more time so I can cancel out my second yard. So this yard can then cancel out that yard. Now I need to multiply all my top numbers. 1 times 3 times 3, that's equal to 9 feet times feet. And my bottom, 1 times 1. And that stays just like that. So feet times feet, well that's 9 feet squared. If I divide it by 1, still equal to 9. So 1 yard squared is equal to 9 feet squared. One more example. A hose with a flow rate of 41,472 cubic inches per hour is filling up a pool. The volume of the pool is 1,104 cubic feet. How many hours will it take to fill up the pool? Alright, well first, I need to convert cubic inches to cubic feet. Alright, so I'm going to take that 41,472. Now it's cubic inches. That's inches cubed. So I'm going to write inches 3 times. Alright. Now I need to convert it to cubic feet. So we know that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. So do I want inches on top or on bottom? I want inches on bottom. That way inches cancel out with inches. 1 foot. Here, 1 foot, 12 inches. Cancels that again, and we have to do that one more time to cancel out the last inches. All right, just to quicken this up, all right, I can multiply all of these out. My top number would be 41,472. My bottom number, 12 times 12, is 144. I'm going to do some black over here. 144. And then multiply that by 12. 8, 8, 2, 0, 4, 4, 1. 8, 12, 7, 1. So, my bottom number would be 1728. If I divide these numbers, I get 24 cubic feet per hour. I have 3 feet, and then this is all goes over 1 hour. I forgot that at the beginning of the problem. Alright, so 20 per 1 hour. Now I need to fill up 1,104 cubic feet. You can see it right here. That's how much I need to fill up. So all I need to do here is take that number, 1,104 feet cubed, alright, and then I had to put the 24 on bottom, which leaves me with hours on top, which is exactly what I'm looking for. How many hours? When I divide these out, you get 46 hours. Alright, so 1,104 divided by 24. So almost 2 days it would take to fill up the pool at that rate. This can be a little confusing, so let me know if you have any questions. See ya.